Alright guys, welcome back to the channel once again, and today we're gonna be making a to-do app in Django. So we're gonna perform all the CRUD operations, DB migrations, and rendering the Django template engines and all the things. So whatever the things are required to do make an web app, so that we're gonna do over here. I have recently made the videos into the Grape.js that you can see. All the videos are listed over here. So also these are also made into the Django framework with the template engine, and you will see the web page and all the things, so you can perform all those things also. So you can see all those things over here as well, but today we're gonna make a separate app with the queries and all the things. So first I will do the migration into the default database that comes with the Django, and after that we're gonna be migrating into the MySQL database. So I'll show you into this workbench as well, so you can see this is my localhost workbench. So I'll show you everything over here. Let's move to the code. Let's do this. So I have closed it. Now let's create one new repository over here. So I test app, okay, and cd test app. Okay, now just create one virtual environment into this one. Dual env my env. Okay, so this command gonna create a virtual environment for you. So you can see the created virtual environment, C Python. Now you need to activate that virtual environment. So our virtual environment was this one. So let's activate it. Source my env slash in slash activate. So why we create this virtual environment? Just because of this, like let's suppose you are installing any dependency into that project and you don't want like other dependency to impact that project. So what you will do, you will create your own virtual environment and you will install all the dependency into that. Like once you will deploy your code into the server, so you don't want that like other dependency that you have installed globally that gonna come inside of that. Create a project. So if you haven't installed the Django, so just do pip install Django. Okay, so it's already installed for me, so let's install it. Pip install Django, and it will take time. So you can see successfully installed. Now let's create one project. Django start project, and project name, whatever the project name you want to. So my project name gonna be like, or demo, I can make it demo. So let's make it demo. Our demo. So let's do ls, and you will see my demo project as well as cd demo. Okay, and inside that just we're gonna be creating one more app, like then inside that we're gonna start writing out all the code views, urls and all the things. So let's create that app as well. So Python, run this project first. So Python manage.py run server. So you can see our server is running on localhost 8000. If I will run it over here, localhost 8000, so you can see our project is running successfully. Now let's create an app inside of that. Not C, like Python manage.py start app, and app name, whatever the name you want to do, app. So your app has been created. So you can see we have a to-do app as well. Okay, so now let's start the project. So we have some migration as well. You can see we have 18 unapplied migration, but we're gonna migrate it once we will create our model for the to-do app. So let's run it first. So Python manage.py run server. Okay, so it's gonna start. Let's open the code and open that folder as well. So open the folder. Okay, so you can see I have the demo app and I have to do app. So both the things are here, and we have urls.py over here. So what we need to do, we need to create one urls.py over here as well. So let's create one urls.py, and let's copy all the things from here like this. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and we don't need this admin path, and we're gonna create another path, and it's gonna be our slash route where nothing gonna be. So let's remove this. Okay, remove this, all the things as well, and from dot views, import the functions from the views, import and index. Okay, so we're gonna create one index function over here. So let's create def index and request. Whatever the request will come into this, and return render and request. So request template name. So let's create one template folder as well. So inside the demo project, so inside this project, so let's folder templates. Okay, inside the template just create one file base.html and one more index.html. Okay, HTML, no. Okay, so we will copy and paste the snippet like whatever for the HTML, so we'll do it later. So index.html is over here, so just go into the views.py and put the template name over here. So our template name is index.html. Okay, so this is my template name. Okay, so this is my template name. So whenever I will hit this route on the browser like path and something like that, view.index, so let me import the index. So index comma name equals to index. Okay, so name index route. So you can use this name as well whenever we just run the template engine and when we use the static route, so then we use this name. Otherwise you can put slash something route name, whatever the route you will provide over here, so that we can do. So it will call this function. So it's pretty easy. So now let's include this route, whatever the URL spy of to do app. So just go into the templates, not the templates, into the demo urls.py and just include your route. So path comma include. Okay, so it will be path. Okay, so path or default route will go, and after that include urls.py to do app dot urls. Okay, so like this you can include your to do app urls. If you have some other apps as well, so you can include those apps as well like this. So those app url as well into this one, so it will run from here. So whenever you hit that route, so it will show you something. So if we go and if we reload this page, so template does not exist at index.html. Why it does not exist? Just let me tell you, because we haven't done the configuration into the settings.py. So first we need to include our to do app. Okay, to do app, and after that we just need to go down a little bit. So template over here, so you need to do os import os first. So just first import os. Okay, os dot path dot join. Inside that you need to put the template. So templates. Okay, so just like this, just put it over here again, reload the page, and you can see a blank page is coming over here. So let's write something inside the index.html and we see like we are getting that or not. So h1 hi, this is Abhishek Kumar. Okay, so let's go and reload the page and see my name is coming over here, whatever I was writing over there. Okay, so if we want to pass any variable from here, index.html, so what I will do, I'll just pass it like this. So name equals to Abhishek Kumar. Okay, and now what I will do over here into the index.html, I will replace this one with my just do this. Okay, and it will work. So you can see my name is coming over here, so it's working perfectly fine. Now what we need to do, we need to configure our snippet over here for the HTML, and we just need to do configuration into this index.html. First I will create one default snippet over here, and after that we will extend this snippet always into the other HTML files like index or another like file we will create. So default snippet gonna be into the bash.html. Okay, so just create over here, so doc type HTML, and also let's create a block. Okay, content. So whatever the blog content and all the things we're gonna be start writing inside of this one. Okay, so this is our base for the HTML. So we need to just copy the URL of Tailwind CSS. So just go in Okay, so get started. Okay, now just go into the play with CDN and just copy the CSS from here. The CDN Tailwind CSS. Okay, just copy this one, this script from here, paste it inside this head one. Alright guys, so I am ready with the form. So you can see one form I have been created over here. So whatever we're gonna type over here, and we're gonna press the enter button, so it will gonna be saved. And whatever, whenever we're gonna save something, so it's gonna be start listing out over here. So this is dummy list that is not coming from any DB. This is the dummy that I have already added into the index.html code. So this one. So first we're gonna save the form, and we will see like data is going to be added or not. Okay, so let's go over there. So just create one function inside the views.py for adding the form. So let's go over there, def, okay, add to do, okay, it go west, okay, and save, return, render, template now I'm gonna be index.html. okay, so it's gonna be same, and add to do. And for adding the to do, what we need to do, we need to create one model first. So let's create the model. So class to do equals to models dot model. Okay, and we need to provide the name and all the what we need to provide the fields and all the things, whatever the fields you gonna have inside that. So first we're gonna do the name of the to do. So models dot text field, not char field. So max length we need to provide. So max length gonna be 200. Default equals to empty string, null can be true. Okay, so these things we need to be added, and so just leave it as it is right now. Like we need the ID part. So ID part also gonna be created by default from the like database. So it will create the ID into the increasing order, like 1 2 3 4. So don't worry about that. Just create def underscore str. Okay, so this function will does like whenever you will load your data into the DB SQLite DB or my Django admin side, so you will see, so all the data are gonna be listed according to this names part. Okay, so that's why we use. Okay, so now let's migrate our DB first. So just go over here and just control C, Python manage.py, make migrations. Okay, and after that Python manage.py migrate. Okay, so migration has been done. If you will see over here into the migration, one migration file has been created, and you can see we have an ID which is gonna be auto generated, and we have the name that we have been already created. Okay, so this is, and there are some other migration already done by default, because this comes with the Django admin side. Like you can have the auth permissions and auth username, like auth side. So user and auth migration also done with that. Okay, so let's just play with our model first. So into the models.py, no, into the views.py, just import our model form.models, import to do. Okay, so import that to do, and if we have to add the to do, so whenever we do these kind of things, so make sure first you should have try catch block. So error handling also need to be done. So apart from that, like first let's add the to do. So to do, now first we need to get that to do name. So to do name equals to request. We will see the post, because the form gonna be having the post method. So post to do. Okay, so we will get the to do name over here. Okay, now what we're gonna do, so we'll create what to do. So to do equals to do dot objects dot create name equals to do name. Okay, and after that to do dot save. Okay, so this is gonna save our to do. Okay, now we need to get that, and after that we want to return all the to do's into that list, like updated list. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so all to do's equals to do dot objects dot all. Okay, so you will get all the to do's into this, and just returns to do's equals to all to do's. Okay, so it will return all the to do's to you. So first we need to create one more URL for this, adding one, like URL for adding one to do. So path slash add. So we're gonna adding, because we have to do app, so we're gonna create add method, and our index comma add to do. So add to do not request, and after that name equals to do. This is what we have to do. Now let's go into the index.html, and after that inside that index.html we need to do action. Action gonna be your add, because we need to call the add method gonna be post, and inside that we need to call csrf token. Okay, so like this. So let's remove this, and it will automatically take that csrf token. So we just need to include this, like you are submitting the form from the template engine, so we need to include this one. And if you don't want to include this one, so you need to add a decorator over here, like from the Django decorator.py you need to import that csrf exam, and that will include this one, csrf exam. So it will avoid your csrf check. So that if we are working on the template side, so we should not do that. Like we should always check the csrf token, so cross site request forgery token, so that not avoid into this one. So it's a post method, and if we will see this, let's see the to do has been added or not, and also we're gonna render this out over here. So let's remove this add to do. So this is the submit button gonna be like button type submit, so it will submit the form. So we're gonna map the to do over here. Okay, so how we can do that, so let's check this out where it is starting. So it's starting from here, so just go there and first check the if else condition. Okay, and after that inside we need to do for. So for in okay, and render it out over here. So just map it, and just copy all the things from here, control move up, and to do shortcut. So just avoid this one, and add the to do dot name. Okay, and remove this one. Remove these two, we don't need these, so just remove this, and let's see our function is working or not. Okay, so just reload the page. Okay, so let's see our file is running. Okay, no, not running. Server should run first. So server is running. Let's reload that and add something. I will say blah blah blah. Okay, so we have added the to do, so you can see another thing is coming, but it's coming in the same list. So what we can do to avoid that scenario, just go into the index.html and just break it over here. So after this, just put a break via slash like in HTML we don't do that is the React thing. Okay, and reload the page. So reload the page. All the things are coming again and again. Oh, I think I'm an ad, so it's already adding all the things, so that's why. So in default route there's no any to do is getting added, so just go to views.py, and whatever the thing we have included over here called to do, so just copy it from here and paste it here, and apart from the name just copy this one, control C, and paste it over here and okay. So you can, oh, so there's a something issue with the list. So let's check this out, inspect it and check this out why it's going like this. Okay, so I think there's a something flex is included over here, so that's why it's going into the same line. So we should remove that one. So into index.html over here, if we go okay, over here, so this flex is included, I think, so that we should remove, and then reload the page. So you can see now it's working fine. All the to-dos are coming into the list, and you check this out. If you add another thing, add to-do, so you can see the to-do has been added. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add the delete button over here. So we're gonna do that into the next video. I hope you guys learned from this video, and if you like this video, hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much guys, thank you for watching.